Hello and welcome to Affinity. Let's do a just quick recolor edit using a gradient on this image. I'm going to show you a trick at the end to make it more realistic. So to do this, I'm going to take a rectangle and draw it over here. And the reason to use a rectangle is it remembers the gradient if you go away and come back, which a pixel layer does not. And to see what I can do and get the effect, I'm just going to go down here to the blend mode of overlay. And now when I'm going to put in the colors, go to the gradient tool, then go up here, go to gradient, and start figuring out colors. And you can kind of make the colors you like here. So the gradient as well, let's do that first as well. We're going to draw that from top to bottom, this normal thing you do across a picture like that to sort of change the colors in the sky. So I'm going to start at which end is that? So I think it's this end. Let's start that with a purple. Yep, there you go, that's purple at the top. Make that a fairly darkish purple. And then click on the line to add another point and make this a more of a brown color. When you've got a straight line like this between these going from red to the highest down to the bottom, you're on the orange to brown spectrum. We'll put another one in and we'll sort of stretch out that brown color to get it a little bit more on the getting towards an orange. And put in a brighter orange up here. Maybe a bit more yellow to start off with there. Put a light into that zone. Then click again here and make this a full orange. And a full orange is literally straight line again down through those there. And we can drag these about. So I'm going to put that on right about on the horizon there. So we've got this area of light ahead above here. And click on that again, get to the bottom one. I'm just going to put that as a dark blue, which means I'm going to let green and red go down, and then blue goes down. At the moment, see that blue there doesn't look realistic. So I'm going to turn it down until it's just adding a bit of blue, but it's not that sort of rather brilliant one. So here we got already a picture where it's sort of getting there. See this line across here, this is a bit unrealistic, isn't it? But we can figure that one out. So I'm going to go back up here, I'm on the gradient tool still, and there's my gradient, I can still see it. And if I select this layer, here we go, I can see it there. Now this trick that I was talking about, if I zoom out a little bit, what I'm going to do is turn this onto an angle. Right, and look at the sea, watch the sea over here when I tilt it over like that. So where it starts to light up, and you've got this going over here, and this maybe this going down here, so that it doesn't have to be a big angle, but you notice where the line goes. And if you get this a light here, this is going to light this up here, but so I've got this line up here, so I've got this one is far too bright for this area here. So I need to pick that one there, go back to the gradient. It's that one, isn't it? Click on the color there and kind of darken this down a little bit here so that it blends in a bit more. There we go. See, that's now a bit more of a blend. I can do things with other colors here as well, but this is not too bad. A little bit of purple in the corner again adds a little bit of interest to it. If you don't like that, you can change that. If you want to play around with this slightly and just pull it, stretch it out a bit maybe, and drag things around here so this isn't too bad. Maybe that dark there is a little bit too dark, so we'll bring that blue a little bit back up a little bit. Now I'm going to leave that down there, bring up the red and the green so that doesn't make that too shiny a colour, because the closer together the top and the bottom of this, the more of a greyish colour you've got rather than a saturated colour. So I'll put that one in like that. So there you go, there's the kind of effect that you can have. And you can always when you do this, if you've gone back and looked at something else, you can always click on the color here, click on the gradient tool. You can edit it over here as well. You can just click on a point here and say, let's change this purple. I'm not so sure about that there. Maybe make it a bit more red up there. And so I can adjust it up here as well. So there we go. We got the before and the after with a shine on the sea and the diagonal line just to make it look a bit more realistic. Thank you very much for watching.